So video games are very entertaining, but lugging around like a giant TV and a console would be very ridiculous and very, very heavy. So we would probably need like a handheld system to carry around to play video games. Most of us probably grew up like in the 80s, in the 80s, but, well, probably, grew up with like video games from the 80s and 90s. And we probably all seen like video game advertisements in the store and all that. And what this comes to is that there's a new system called the new Nintendo 3DS XL that was released on February 13th this year. And it got new features. It's from the DS family from Nintendo, but the new features are not just like a backlight for the gaming like the SP was. It actually has like a lot of neat features that upgraded that are upgrades from the software and for versatility, like the buttons and all that. Casual gamers and non-gamers will enjoy the 3DS for the fun it provides and avoid stress from having to transfer their old DS to the new DS. And if you don't want the new 3DS, there's alternatives to handheld systems. So what is the new 3DS XL? Well, the new 3DS is this. It has the new C-stick, which is this little button here. And it has the ZL and ZR buttons on the back, so there's like 4 sets of buttons on the back for different functions in certain games. It's lightweight. It's backwards compatible with DS games, has a faster processor and improved camera. So when you play games like Super Smash Brothers, it takes a long time to load on the regular DS. With the new one, it actually loads a lot faster. It also has amiibo compatibility, which are these little tiny figures that Nintendo was selling. It has better file sharing, faster download times. It has stable 3D viewing. So the thing with the 3DS, it has 3D capability, which is this little button here. And once you turn it on, you can see the picture in 3D. But the old one, you have to move the DS around to find the exact area where you can see the 3D properly. But with this one, it has face tracking capabilities, so it's more stable and it will actually follow your face. So if you turn it to the side, you can still see the 3D. Oh, and those are the faceplates available right now. They only have red and black. And they had the special editions for Majora's Mask and Monster Hunter, but those are sold out here in the US. Oh, and it does not come with a charger. This is the new 3DS Compact, and it's only available in Japan, Australia, and some places in Europe. It's a lot smaller than the XL, and the faceplates are actually changeable. So they have like a variety of different faceplates available in Japan and the other countries. But I'm not sure if it's coming here to America because I could not find any documents stating that they will release them here in the US. And according to Kotaku.com, the new 3DS can back up on PCs, but not Macintosh. Like I said, the launch titles were Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask, and Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. They were sold out, but the sales in the US were about 570,000 units for the Majora's Mask and 110,000 for Monster Hunter, and I think both America and the US. And sales for the release of the 3DS XL, well, the new 3DS XL in America, was about 175,000 units in America and 160,000 units in Europe. That's doubling the release of the 3DS XL. And overall, there were 50.1 1 to 4 million units sold of all variations of DSs in Europe, America, and Asia, and all the other countries. Alright, so I'm going to talk about ways to transfer data. So, why should you transfer your data from your old DS to your new one? Well, you could keep your street passes, which is what you get from like coming into contact with other people's DSs while they're on sleep mode. You can keep your means you created and keep your save data. And you also keep your achievements and purchase content. So data transferring is transferring users' content and the digital rights to the content. And you can only have one. You can't have 2 copies because there's some kind of lock on it, so you can't have your own user content and then make a copy and use that one on a different one. You can only have one. So there's 4 ways to transfer your data between the DS and the new DSXL. You can use a wireless transfer, which is a local wireless connection. So you send your content to the new system through wireless connection, so they'll be like right next to each other. There's PC-based transfer, which is copy the source system data to the PC onto the new SD card. Low capacity micro SD transfer is using wireless local connection to transfer data. Once you've done this, you can re-download all your content onto your new DS, and that should save your saves according to the Nintendo support. And you can move your micro SD card to the new one. You would have to have a Phillips size 0 screwdriver to open the back of the new 3DS to get the SD card out. And you would have to do this after the transfer is complete. And the SD card has to be SHC, not SDXC, or else it won't work with your new DS system. And Nintendo has been selling different SD cards from 16 gigs to 13 gigabytes. So if you don't want a Nintendo 3DS XL, there is alternatives to it, which are Sony's PS Vita, Sony's PSP, which has exclusive Sony games, and old Nintendo systems like the DS, the Advance, the Game Boy, and they're very nostalgic and provide a lot of different video games. But you can also get those on the DS via Virtual Console. And you can also use tablets and PCs, tablets and phones for portable games, because they have a lot of different indie developers creating apps for them, and they're very entertaining for like short sessions of play. And so now that you know what the new 3DS XL is, you can know how to transfer your data successfully without stress, and you know the alternatives to 3DS XL, and hope you had fun gaming.